10 hot YouTube. It's your boy Major Spectre here, back to bring you another video, and as you can see on your screen, we have another installment of the Meet the Coaches series. On your screen you see the logo for the Toronto Tyrantrums, and I'm here today with their coach, Shaq. Please introduce yourself.
Greetings, I'm Shaq.
So the first question I have for you today is, what are some things that you enjoy outside of Pokemon?
Things I enjoy outside of Pokemon, but definitely had to be a lot of sports. I play competitive Ultimate Frisbee. I am an ex-football player, and just hanging out with my friends and doing like different sports, like doing like tennis for a week and then going over to pool and then just having fun, just experimenting a bunch of different sports and see how I like them.
Right, definitely something that's around my family in my town as well. So the next question I have for you today is, what are some of the other leagues that you are currently participating in or have participated in, and how are you or how have you fared in those respective leagues?
So currently I'm in 3 leagues, first ever 3 leagues. I am in the IPBA. Didn't do so hot, obviously, being my first league, but I did make it playoffs due to the short amount of people in the league. PBA, I'm in the playoffs with the 6th or 7th seed overall out of 14 teams. So I was pretty happy about that. Gotta hand it to my girl Sketch, Moon McHugh. I'm also in the dual zone. Just started, and we were going to week 2. And of course, now the EPC.
Yeah, so definitely busy. Definitely a reason why I invited you and some other people. Make the league more competitive. Speaking of Pokemon leagues, what are some of your favorite Pokemon? They could be either in competitive usage or outside of competitive usage.
Competitive right now, definitely I'm interested in our Royal Marshadow, especially in the EPC. I've talked about Marshadow, to say the least. I've already got the perfect nickname for it. If I end up doing it, it's coming called Little Mac, obviously being small size, but packing a big giant punch. So it's definitely got up there in the favorite Pokemon ranks. Like, it's rivaling right there with Torterra. Torterra is my favorite starter, favorite Pokemon. It's gonna be hard to beat, just because of that nostalgia feel. Another really good competitive Pokemon I'm really starting to like is Mega Beedrill. I know I kind of shied away from it for a while when it first got released. Now getting into the competitive scene, I'm really starting to like it a lot.
Yeah, I like Beedrill too, just unfortunately he doesn't normally fit my draft plans, and when he does, you gotta be careful about Mega Beedrill. He's very, very niche, but when he's in that niche, boy does he end lives.
I had it perfect. I was going to draft him in dual zone. I was going to go Tapu Fini, Latias, Mega Beedrill. Perfect core. I'm not used to playing semi-hyper offensive, but I had that bulk with Tapu Fini, Latias, so I was okay with it. And for some reason that went 3rd overall at Mega Beedrill. So I had to completely scrap my entire draft plan and restart within 2 drafts. So that was interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. So the next question I have to ask you is, what are some coaches that you might be afraid of in league?
Everyone. To say the least. I'm still learning the ropes, you know. I think I found my niche of playing that bull, playing that natural, you know, decent amount of hit points, 90s on this defense and special defense, and having 1-2 hard hitters that I can guarantee and I somehow know how to use well. You know, I'm trying to figure out what mons I work best with. You know, I got Victini in another league, and I ended up I haven't used it in the past like 5 weeks, just because it just didn't play with me anymore. So I'm definitely still in that experimental range of finding what works best for me.
Yeah, definitely. Do you care to give any specifics, or just just leaving it at everyone.
Yeah, leaving it at everyone.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I've been raised on the football standpoint where each week is a new week and it's a new opponent, and you don't look forward and you don't look back. You just look at that exact week. And that's how I'll play it.
Agreed. That's sort of my mentality. But unfortunately, we gotta start wrapping up the video. So are there any other things that you would like to say before we end off the video, or any other questions you would like to ask?
I got a shout out to kind of my theme. I like turtles. Go Torterra.
That's fair. So I enjoyed having you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. And you're kind of like me, you know. I consider myself to be an above average competitive player, but I still like to experiment because, you know, if you use the same shit over and over again, it's not fun.
That is true.
So, without further ado, I want to thank everyone for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, it would be much appreciated if you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good lovey-dovey stuff that all of us YouTubers enjoy and desperately desire. But without further ado, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. This is Major, out. Goodbye.